What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. But tonight, we are doing something very dope and something different. Shout out to Soular235. I'm about to bring him on in just a minute because we got a live virtual listening event for his EP that's dropping on Thursday. But I'm going to let him explain all that, so you guys stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, man?
What up, what up, what up, what up? How you doing?
Hey, listen, I'm good. I've been anticipating this night since we did our interview, which was what, 2, 3 weeks ago. It's been, a couple weeks at least. And I'm excited. How are you?
I'm good. I just been very busy, yo. Very busy, yo.
That's good though. When you're busy, that means you're being productive, and that's what I'm talking about, man. We're just gonna chop it up for a couple minutes, allow people some time to come in because we are streaming on Facebook, 2 Facebook accounts, Twitter, Twitch, and of course YouTube. I wish Instagram would let us connect to do live streams, but I don't know. They hating on us. They won't let us do that. But
Right.
give us a brief introduction and we can reintroduce you as more people come in, and go ahead and give us an introduction of who Soular235 is.
What up, y'all? Y'all know me, industry bully, battle rapper, conscious rapper, whatever you want to call me at the end of the day. I'm always into something. Behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Google me. You'll be able to know more about me. You feel me?
Facts, man. If you guys want to learn more, you can go back and watch the interview that we did a couple weeks ago. It's on my YouTube channel. We had a great, very in-depth, and I don't even want to call it an interview. It was just like a really great conversation that we had talking about all kinds of stuff from music to other stuff. And it was just really dope. And that's when I learned that you were getting ready to release this EP. And I was like, yo, we got to do a virtual listening event. I'm so excited. Let's talk about it a little bit before we start checking it out, because I do see people are coming in. Again, shout out to everybody checking in on all the platforms, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube. We appreciate you being here. We're doing a virtual listening event. I got Soular235 checking in. He's got a new EP that's going to be releasing on Thursday, and I'm gonna let him explain, about the EP and how it all came together. But before we get into that, we're just going to talk a little bit about, how you got involved with doing music. Give them a brief, background of how music became that passion for you.
Music has always been surrounding me. You know what I'm saying? As far as rap is concerned, the block I came from was full of talent. A lot of people that inspired me to create music. My rap brother George basically started me off doing it. Him and his group, Big High Forever Shining Entertainment, their entire group was something that I wanted to follow. And throughout my struggles, I just needed a way for me to be able to format what I was dealing with at that
Yeah.
current time. You know what I'm saying? So I went through a lot of trials and tribulations. My mother, I losing my mother, growing up without a father. You know what I'm saying? So I needed a way to express what I was going through at the time. And, my rap brother George helped me out. My cousin Justin, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else who was in my corner. And it was a way of development, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And of course, listening to Tupac, listening to Biggie, the golden era of music like we spoke about before. And
Yes.
it helped me, you know what I'm saying? It helped me to become who I am today.
I think music has done that for a lot of people, even if they're not an artist. For myself as well, I've been in the music industry for a long time, and this is certainly my outlet. Like, I pour my everything into this, even more so now that I'm here in Atlanta, because I moved here with no family and really no friends. I knew a couple industry people, but I didn't have any like my day one partners here, and I had no family. So I just really came here and poured my everything into this music business because it was emotional not being able to see my family and my son and everything. So I totally get it. So we all have our own reasons of why we do this, and how it's become a passion for us. And that leads us to this EP. Man, talk to us about it. Tell everybody a little bit about, how you came up with the title of it, the official release time and date. Give us all them details.
So, Persevere was in the making from since 2019. Um, it went in so many different directions. I was dealing with so much negativity, but I was also dealing with a lot of positive movements too.
Yeah.
And there was a project that I was actually going to be releasing called Reality, and it just didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to put out something because remember my last drop was back in November.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of things that I needed to take care of for myself, for my family, and I had to reevaluate the person that I was at the time.
Yeah.
Because as I get older, I realize, look, I need to pull myself away. I'm not here trying to compete with anybody. And, no matter who I speak to, no matter, what it is, people will always turn around and be like, yo, your music fire, yo, you need to go in this direction, you need this, you need that. And the one thing that I did wrong was not listen to myself. I, s-
Yes.
you know,
Yes. At the end of the day, you have to follow your heart and follow your passion and what's right for you, because what's right for you may not be right for the next person and vice versa.
right. So by me saying that to myself, I completely stopped. Pulled myself away from the music. I did no marketing with any projects that I put out because I had to really tell myself, like, yo, am I this person? I'm great as a writer, don't get me wrong. I'm a great performer, whatever the case is, but this is not who I am as a man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if I'm trying to be a person who's trying to project that positivity, why am I going down this path just to follow people to fit in? Never as an artist. And anybody who knows me as a person knows that I always strive to set a trend. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't need to be involved in gangs. I don't need to be involved in anything else. I just need to be a part of my family's life and
Yes.
be that inspiration to my children, be the husband that I'm trying to be. Like, that's what I need to be doing. I don't need to sound like the youth, and I give them a lot of respect for those who are grinding, for those who are putting out the work and evolving music to whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But I am who I am, and that's all I'll ever be, and I'm satisfied with that. You feel me?
Absolutely. You have your priorities in check. You on your grown man ish. You know what I'm saying? Like you're handling what you want to do personally, but you're also making sure home is taken care of. And that's so important. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what happens in a lot of the relationships within this music industry is people end up putting too much into one and neglecting the other, and they suffer from it. You got to find a balance. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to do that. I'm guilty of that. Like I said, I was pouring my everything into this, and it's like you got to find a balance because in my previous situation, same thing. I was putting too much into work and not enough into the relationship, and things can get bad. So it's all a learning process. It's all about growing. But I'm excited that we're going to check it out. Shout out to everybody checking in. I can see more people coming in. We're live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, multiple platforms. If you guys could share the link, share it out, because I want everybody to get an opportunity to get a sneak preview of the EP, because it doesn't officially release until Thursday. So tonight it's only 6 tracks. We're gonna go through every track. We'll probably listen to, maybe a hook and a verse of each one, because I always like to encourage people to actually go download the project and give it a great listen all the way through. Whether you're riding in your car or you at home and you got the good speakers. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the first track. It's called Rider. Who produced this one?
Um, Dang, I had so many producers working on these
All good.
projects.
It's
You know
all
what I'm
good.
saying?
It's
It's
all good.
it's
We can come back to that. But talk to
I
us about the song. Give us a little, detail about how you came up with this particular song and why is it the first one?
so Rider was actually produced by Dope Boys Music.
Okay.
These are the people that's in Germany. I actually went on their page and I was like, I need a track. And I was in my 90s moment where, I missed that era. I missed that era
Yeah.
of music where it gave you that good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, damn, I miss listening to Tupac. Miss listening to Nas and, all the real great rappers of our time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was in my moment and I started thinking about, all the people that showed love to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All the females that I was with, and I tried to piece together a song that would have closure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope by me saying that, um, it helps those who are searching for closure in past relationships, whether it was good, whether it was bad. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was very important for me to do, so I could say, listen, thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything that I did helped you grow, because
Yes.
everything y'all did helped me grow to be better.
Absolutely.
And
No, that's so deep and powerful because a lot of people struggle with that. They struggle with stuff that happened in their past, whether it's a relationship or, losing somebody, a loved one or whatever, and they don't find closure. And until they do, they're never going to be able to fully move on in another situation until they find closure in their past life.
mhm.
What a powerful song, man. Shout out to everybody checking in. Shout out to Jessica. We see
Yo,
you.
yo, sis, what up? Salute.
Definitely. So listen, we're about to go ahead and check out a portion of this first track. It's called Rider. Go ahead and give us that introduction for it.
So this track here, Rider, like I said, it's about that closure. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Solar. Hope you enjoy it. You feel me? Shit.
Let's go. And you guys can give us some feedback in the chat. Let us know what you think about it. Throw them flames up. Let us know. It's vibey already.
I should've known this would happen right from the very start, but I was broken, alone, and homeless, and couldn't talk. I couldn't see myself loving no other Wonder Woman. I tried to keep my composure, but I was going through it while being questioned by many people. What's going on? I did for others, all I tried to do was keep them strong. I was abused, cheated on, guess it's all a game. When I was younger, honestly, your brother did the same. See, I was focused on getting money. I used to love a good chalice and had me thinking ugly, but something happened to me. Funny how you crossed the mind. I hit the internet reply when you told me hi.
Shout out to Big Rick. What's going on?
You
Yeah.
and didn't really understand the view. I was too serious, but look at how we came around. Could you imagine our life if we stayed, baby? Look at how we do it now. Cause I don't wanna go the wrong way.
Hey.
Meet me on the road down to Heartbreak Hotel. I just wanna be a rider, trying to find your love. Cause I don't wanna go the wrong way.
This song makes me happy.
I just wanna be a rider, Sometimes I wonder about our younger years, without the problems and the scars, learning how to heal, while educating each other, standing with open arms, or travel somewhere expensive whenever life got hard.
If you guys are in the chat, let us know what you think.
I used to want to do so much things for me from the back.
Hey.
That's the hood in me now, but I'ma keep it real. I couldn't see myself struggling.
Big Rick said, nice ride out vibes. You dig?
Let's go.
This is our opportunity to survive it lovely. Follow the plans, build the credit, getting life together. Watching the stars from afar, life is looking better. So understand, I have never lost the love for you. But as a child, I just couldn't understand the view. I was too serious, but look at how we came around. Could you imagine our life?
We're gonna let this one ride out.
Cause I don't wanna go the wrong way. Don't leave me on the road down to Heartbreak Hotel. I just wanna be a rider, trying to find your love. Cause I don't wanna go the wrong way. Don't leave me on the road down to Heartbreak Hotel. I just wanna be a rider, die.
Yes! Oh, yes! I'm sorry, I'm over here yelling, but I got excited. Bro, what a way to start that EP off. I got chills right now because hold on. It's about to keep playing to the next one. Let's pause it for a second. Y'all can't hear the second song yet. Yo, shout out to everybody checking in. What's going on, Antoine? Man, I'm gonna give you my feedback real quick, and anybody else that wants to chime in the chat, please feel free to do so. One thing I'm a fan of is when people really think about how they construct the order of a project, because that means a lot. You want to make sure that when they push play on track one, that it's going to be something that's going to catch their attention. They're going to catch a vibe. They're going to feel it. They're going to relate to it. Man, I think you nailed it with that song right there, because I think that's a song that everybody can relate to. We've all been through past relationships or past situations where we need that closure, or we just need to figure out how to, like, you know, just like you said, just put that closure to it. Man, what a great song. The production was phenomenal. The way you did your thing on there, like, I just love how you deliver your music, because it's really heartfelt, and it's so different than what we're hearing, as you discussed earlier. Like, you know, it's no shade to the younger generation, because I respect what they're doing, but, you know, I'm an OG, so it's like I come from that era of listening to Tupac and Biggie and so many other greats, as we've talked about. So, man, what a great song. That's so dope. I love that you came in with that song.
It was difficult to select which track would come first, you know, and I figured more, if I'm gonna be a grown man, then I'm gonna be a grown man. You know,
No, for real.
I don't need to speak on things that I'm not.
Absolutely.
You know, I got to speak on more things that I am, 100%. Whether people
Yes.
feel it or not, at least I got it off my chest.
That's
it was
right.
weighing heavy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you feel better. You feel better when you get it off your chest. That's what venting is. Sometimes we got to vent, you know what I'm saying? And you vent through your music, you know, you pour your emotion into it. And that's what you're supposed to do, because now it becomes such a relatable record. Man, it was fire. So we're going to go ahead and get into track number 2. It's called Thank God. Talk to us about this one.
So Thank God, produced by Tone Jones. Man, this record was one of the most difficult records to do. It had a feature before, and I had to, you know, due to the politics, you know, I ended up just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna put a verse to it, and it came out great. The reason behind this record was to basically thank God I'm alive, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? After everything that I went through, you know, like, I'm not supposed to be here, but I am here. So
Yes.
I got to make it count. You know what I'm saying? After everything that went on. So I wanted to express everything that I was going through at the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And do the best I can to not miss a beat.
Yes.
Doing it the new school way rather than the old school way. You know what I'm saying? To hopefully allow the youth to listen to every word that I'm saying and be like, yo, I F with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I could curse now, but I'm just saying.
You say what you want. This is your show tonight. It's your time to shine. You say whatever you want.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I definitely, I mess with this dude. I feel where he's coming from. You know, I'm going to make a change, and I can see it. You know, it takes time for the youth to grow to where we are.
Yes.
As far as
that is facts.
You know,
absolutely. And for some people, it takes a little longer than others. You know, some people mature and grow quicker than others. And that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, we have to trust the process. We have to trust God, and we have to thank God. When I wake up every day, and I know people probably heard me say this a million times because it's just facts. First thing I do when I open my eyes in the morning is thank you, God, for another day, because a lot of people didn't wake up today or will not wake up tomorrow. We have to be grateful that we are still here, because as we can see, man, people are losing their lives left and right. So, you know, shout out to everybody that thanks God for everything. We still got more people checking in. Shout out, salute kings and queens. It's your boy.
Yo,
Big
Big
in the building. What's up, Big High? I see you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the second track. Go ahead and introduce Thank God for us.
Second track off the EP, Persevere. Thank God. Check it out. Hope you enjoyed. You feel me? Cheers.
Let's go. EP officially releases on Thursday, y'all.
Really wanna be a part of anything. I'm looking at the people like I could have been like anywhere. Every day I'm looking at a brother.
Oh, you hear that switch up?
Should have never been a friend of fair. Had a brother feeling like it's over when I think about it. Still a problem, but I'm getting better when I dream about it. Put a beat behind it as a poet. I'ma keep it honest through the metaphor, but I ain't doing this to be all violent. Stop. Everybody saying that they love it, but they couldn't even stomach what I'm doing in the struggle. Every day I suffer. Look at what I'm doing to the rhythm. I don't even want to talk about it. Soul up in a person. I can't believe it, but I gotta speak it to the little ones. A living legend, but incredible. I'm still ahead of them. I know I'm getting better, record labels say I'm ready, but I do this for my brothers, knowing every day. Thank God I'm alive. They don't really know where I've been, and they don't see the pain that I live. Thank God I'm alive. Even when I felt like crap in this cold world, never look back. Thank God I'm alive. They don't really know where I've been, and they don't see the pain that I live. Thank God I'm alive. Even when I felt like crap in this cold world, never look back. Thank God I'm alive. This will happen again. Looking at the mirror, hating everything I am. Need to be at peace, been erased from the start. If I sat down, showed you everything that went wrong, got me feeling like I need to prove who I am, who I know. I was once much bigger on my own. Had to go to school, get a job, be a king. So my wife raised kids, doing music while I trained every night. Let's go. I ain't really want to do the record, but they checking me, so I'ma let it be while going down. And I had to think about it just to be about it. I'll be honest, you can speak about it, but I lead a life without the drama. Had to break away, I'll be okay. I got a couple with me that was there in the beginning. Everything is getting heavy, I ain't with it, but my inner spirit telling me to climb. To my manager in heaven, you be happy that I tried. I'm alive. They don't really know where I've been, and they don't see the pain that I live. Thank God I'm alive. Even when
Listen, that record is so dope. We're gonna pause it right there because I want to make sure that we have time to get through all the songs, and that I always encourage you guys to please go download the project. What time on Thursday would officially hit the digital platforms?
Midnight.
Okay, so midnight going into Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So really, Slick, tomorrow night, y'all better stay up. And when the clock strikes 12, I expect everybody to go download it. We all subscribe to some digital platform, whether it's Apple, Spotify, Tidal, wherever, because it's going to be on all them, right?
Yep. Everywhere.
Everywhere. And I just want to give you some quick feedback on that song as well. I really felt that, because again, I wake up every day and thank God because, we've all been through stuff more so than others. And like you said in the song, I heard you say that, people don't understand, or they don't know what you've been through, the struggle you've been through, and they don't. And that's why we as people, we as humans need to quit judging people, because we don't know what they've either been through or what they're currently going through. People might project themselves with bad or negative energy because they simply may be having a terrible day. They may have just lost a loved one or whatever. So we have to stop being so quick to judge other people because we don't know what they've been through. And at the end of the day, we just got to continue to pray for those people and thank God that we're still here. What a great song. What a powerful song.
Thank you.
Man, loving it. Shout out to Jessica. She gave you them flames.
Yes, salute.
Yes, I give it 100 flames too, man. It's a great record. And what I said earlier, I said I hear that switch up because again, from track 1 to track 2, you gave us a totally different vibe, a totally different flavor. Mm-hmm. I love that. Bro, I love that. It's so important. And I hope a lot of artists will check this out so they can get an idea of how an EP should be constructed. It's bigger than just having good production and a good song. It's actually how you deliver those songs and put them together. You want to have something for everybody. He got 6 songs and there's going to be something for everybody that everybody can relate to on here. So hey, we off to a good start, man. You getting the flames and the 100s over there on Facebook too. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to everybody that's checked in. So we're going to move on to track 3. Which is called Hard Way. Alonda Rich is the feature on here. Did I say that correctly? Alonda Rich?
Yes. Shout out to Alonda Rich, man.
Shout out to Alonda Rich. Give us some insight and details on this record.
So those who listened to my Struggle project in November, this song was actually featuring my partner, Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shaw Cypher.
Shout out to my business partner, Shaw Cypher.
Right.
Grind report. You dig? I got it right here on deck.
There you go. So it was actually featuring him. And I said to myself, I needed to do a remix to it. Because the song was initially created for my wife.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's
look
so
at
beautiful.
that. She came on. Medina Bender, thank you. What's up, baby?
Hello, Medina.
You know what I'm saying? So it was initially created for my wife. And at the time, Cypher and I, we built something. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just do one verse and I'm going to have him do another verse and build off of it. But with that being said, when this project was being put together, I said, I'm fully committed to my woman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I love my woman and she needs to know that no matter what, I'm here. And you there for me. We riding together. I got you.
That's
You know
so
what I'm
beautiful. That's so beautiful.
saying?
I love it. I love it.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, I'm gonna put this record back on. Just gonna take Cypher off this one and do a remix. And it came out great. Definitely came out great. So now at least people can hear the version with me and Cypher, and then people can hear the remix with just me talking about my wife. You feel me?
Absolutely. And I think that's a great way to do it. Like there's nothing wrong with that, to put a song out initially either just by yourself and then later on add someone, or vice versa. Initially put it out with a feature and then later on put it out as a solo song. Like you're an artist, which means you're bigger than an artist. You're a creator. So it's your music. You do what you want with it. Nobody can tell you what to do with your music or how to put it out. And I love the fact that you're so creative with it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So track 3, go ahead and give us that introduction. We're going to check it out.
This track here dedicated to my wife called Hard Way, featuring Alonda Rich. I hope y'all like it, man.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let's do a refresh. Trying to get it to play. Let's see. Here we go.
Your turn with the technical.
There we go. Had to do a quick refresh. Sorry, y'all. Little technical difficulty. You know, technology don't always like us.
Thanks. We'll get it though. We'll get it.
Yeah, we get it together.
Every time I make up my mind, you seem to get back inside. Make up, justify. I want you dead or alive. It's easier to love you that way. It's easier to love you that way.
My baby had her brother's back while they deceived the G, so I'ma keep the peace without reacting how I need to be. So I'ma easily put out a record while they feeding me. Although it seems to be I need to listen when my baby speaks. I don't need to prove I'm raw. Lyrically I'm better than whoever. If I cared about the music, we'd be living like wherever. But together we'll forever body anything. I'm sorry I was hesitant. Our younger years proved to me you're everything. I know I coulda, woulda, but we shoulda. Now we sitting good, thinking about the future while we building, yeah, about the hood. See, I'm good. I don't need no other chick supporting me. You offer me your spirit through your physical. I love you, queen.
All right.
Me pouring out my soul, and brother kept it clean. I ain't talking about nobody else. It's time to live the dream. Overseas, anywhere you wanna go within the reach. You the first, you the only woman that'll put in work. When I heard since we've been together, you've achieved a lot. Proud of you, supporting you while screaming we would never stop to the top. I'ma play my part and put my dollars up. Grinding every moment, there's a reason we ain't on the block. Time to separate myself from everything I used to do and keep it cool, cause you was always there, is how I need to do. I'ma soon get myself together how I need to do. It's me and you forever, no deceptions, I'ma keep it true.
Woo! It's like you are in my head this whole project, bro. We gonna put it right there. Listen, that is such a relatable song. I know I keep saying that, but it's because it's facts. Like, it's like you're in my brain, because the way you talk to your wife in that song is how every woman that's in a relationship, whether she's married or not, desires to have their partner love on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're you know, especially when you get to a certain age, like all that other extra stuff goes out the window. It's about finding that life partner that uplifts you, that supports you, that's down for you, and for you to pour that into your music and dedicate it to her is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Yes. Hey, Soular235. It's a whole vibe. Listen, I can't wait till tomorrow night so I can just download it and support it, even though I already have it. I'm going to make sure that, you know, it's added into my playlist and stuff. I'm so excited that you put such a great body of work together, man. You said this has been in the works since 2019?
Yeah, it's been in the works from 2019. There was a lot of things that was going on during that time. We were losing a lot of people due to COVID, and I just needed something positive, man. I needed something that was going to be different, you know what I'm saying, than the direction that's out. You know, I got a lot of respect for people who do the drill music or whatever, but that ain't me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting too old for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really and truly, we could clash if we got to bump heads in music. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, like, it's a lot of things that's missing, a lot of elements that people tend to forget. You know, the golden era was there for a reason. And as we evolved, it's like we're pushing away from it. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? But
I agree.
it's just I needed to go back to my roots, man. I really did. And I hope when people listen to this project that they understand it like, yeah, I remember this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Or I remember this style of music. I'm feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's push that. Let's give people a reason to believe again. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Put that conscience back. Like, yo, what are you doing, son? Do something that's gonna be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be and follow the pack, bro. You gotta set a trend in order for you to produce that legacy, to leave that legacy for when you are going. You feel me? So
absolutely.
this,
Absolutely. Let,
this was the
let me
stepping
ask you this question because I'm a little older than you, but we kind of are from the same era of the music that we liked, right?
right.
I grew up, of course, taking it all the way back, like I graduated in 92. I'm telling y'all my age. I'm an OG. So like I was 18 in 92 and so of course, those teenage years through our 20s are a pivotal point of when we really like tap into music. And of course, in my opinion, a lot of the greats were birthed in that, not birthed as far as they were born, but their career was birthed at that time. And where do you think this? I never asked this question before. This is my first time asking this, and I've done a lot of interviews. Where do you think the music industry, predominantly hip hop, went left? You know what I'm saying? Because artists have majority of them have gotten away from that substance music, that positive music. Now a lot of artists are rapping about bad stuff and they're really slick snitching on themselves. And I'm not dissing and I'm not throwing shade because I love it all. I got to put that disclaimer out there because I don't want to think anybody I'm hating on them, because I'm not, because I love it all. But I just think it took a left turn somewhere. Why do you think that happened, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it has a lot to do with the business.
Yeah.
You got to remember back in the day when music first was put together. You know, some would say Africa, some would say, depending on what country it is. Doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what race it is. It's just you got to look at the business. Back in the day where you had Queen Latifah, you had X Clan, you had all the real G's,
Yeah.
that had that message back in the day. They people don't like, well, we as people love positivity. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But the
Absolutely.
way media is formatted, they look for that negative. They thrive off of that negative. They don't want to see people evolve and become great. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They want that pain, that whatever. So you got to think back from like the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Where everything made sense. Because remember, if you look back to like Run DMC, where you had people talking about, they live that street life, but
Yeah.
at the same time they go to college. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So people listen and they were like, yo, this dude is hood. So I'm gonna go to college too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To become something. When people started stepping into that shoes where everything started changing, industry didn't like that. You gotta
Right.
think, you gotta think how much money was lost, how much money was gained from watching people hurt themselves
Yes.
rather than, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna put it out this way and we're gonna make a movement. Every time there was a movement in hip hop, look what happened.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could go back to what happened with Tupac. In the beginning, Tupac, he spoke in a way that it was like, oh my God. You know what I'm
My
saying?
my
And
first tattoo said Thug Life. Even though I wasn't about that life, I was just a big fan. And I had Thug Life on my
you
ankle.
feel me? Like at the end of the day, if you even if you look at Rakim, right? So Rakim spoke that message to you. The vocabulary was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it made you want to pick up a dictionary and be like, all right, cool. I know what that word means now. Now I can piece it
Right. Right.
together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it back in the days, hip hop made you believe, like it made you, if you ever looked at what did you call it? Video Music Box.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
Shout out to Ralph McDaniel. You know what I'm saying? I used to wake up listening. I'm like, oh, this is my joint. But nowadays, it's like, yo, music. I feel personally, it took a turn for the worse, coming close to 2000. That's for me.
Yes. When the
That's
internet and social media started coming into play, because Now a lot of people are doing it for clout.
Right.
They're doing it for likes, they're doing it for views. They're not tapping into their fan base whatsoever. Like there's artists that, you know, I'll see a million people comment on their post and they don't take time to interact with their fans. It's like them people don't have to be on your page liking your stuff. And I know they might not be able to catch every single one, especially if they're getting thousands of them. But, you know, take some time, you know, 20 minutes out of your day and engage with your fans, the people that are supporting you. And it's because a lot of people are just, they're doing it for clout. Instagram, social media, it really has changed things because now it's allowing anybody to put their music out there. Back in the day, when it was, you know, vinyl and cassette tapes and CDs, not everybody could put their music out because you really had to have a budget to be able to press that stuff up and get it distributed in the stores and stuff like that.
Right.
Now we got the DSPs where you pay like $30 for the entire year and you can upload as much music as you want. Now everybody thinks they can be a rapper. And,
yeah, like, you know, it's bad because you got a lot of people who they're like, all right, well, you know, I'm a record label, but don't understand how a record label is ran.
Right.
Then you got people who are like, I'm a recording engineer, but they ain't never go to school for recording engineer, and they feel like, yo, they can mix and master. And if you look at how it is, like back in the day, I remember going in the street selling my cassette tapes in front of people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I remember holding my CD and trying to make a sale on 42nd Street and Broadway. I remember being in the hood, going in the streets, meeting people that I'm afraid, like, yo, I don't know what this person gonna do, but I gotta just show that I'm great at what I do. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Not be cocky, because I don't play that cocky role. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, this is who I am. Listen to how I sound. And people showing me love. Like, you know, the last interview we spoke about where I felt like, you know, people's social skills is gone. Remember when you used to have to go, yo, Syph, what up, my G? You know what I'm saying? My brother. But yeah, like I said, you know, people's social skills is gone. Like, take any one of these artists today, I bet my bottom dollar on it. Take them today, let them go in the street that they are not even known, and let them try to sell a record.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
They have no real fan base.
Exactly.
Y'all don't want to hear that, but it's the facts. You guys don't. You want to get paid for your music. You want to get paid for shows, but you don't have a fan base. If you do a show, who gonna come support you? You might have 2 or 3 your homies pull up. You ain't getting paid for that, bro. Or sis or whoever's doing, you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. We could talk fact on it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, a lot of these artists, they're hurting because they're like, yo, I could go pay for streams now. I don't need to sit down there and try to make things pop. Or I could go pay for my fans or increase my followers or whatever. I'm not knocking y'all. 100%. I ain't knocking y'all. This is a whole different game. I don't
he
live
putting
by
y'all on
rules.
game is what he doing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole different game. I don't live by these rules. I live more on, if I got 200 followers, then that 200 followers is my base. You know what I'm saying? If I got 10,000 followers, then that 10,000 followers is my base. I'm going to find a way to interact with these individuals.
Absolutely.
And let's build. Let's build.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be, like I said, I'm not here to be a gangster. I'm not here to try to prove a point to y'all. I'm here to tell y'all the facts. The game changed. And yes, we have to evolve, but it's still the same damn game. And it pisses me off all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Don't piss my dog off now. But you speaking real facts, man. Like, you know, we taking them to church today. Well, because hallelujah.
Facts.
God, but they need to hear this. It's called tough love. That's what it is. We love y'all. We loving on you guys, but it's that tough love, and they just need to hear it as facts, because otherwise they gonna get lost in why. Okay, I got 10,000 followers or 20,000 followers, but I ain't got $20,000. If them followers ain't equaling dollars, it don't matter.
Yo,
it doesn't matter.
I say it all the time. I'm like, yo, if people would stop and understand, like, people are chasing money, so money don't chase
Yes.
you, right?
No, for
Okay,
real.
cool. I get it. If they don't chase you, then what are you gonna do to make sure that your financial future is secure? I keep talking about this. No matter what I do, forget about being a rapper. Forget about
Yes.
being anything. At the end of the day, you're a man, you're a woman, you're a child, you're whatever. What are you gonna do to make a difference? Sit down and buy followers? That's making a difference. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
That don't mean nothing. Because like we talked about before, at the end of the day, when we lay our head down, nobody cares. I don't lay my head down at night thinking about none of these people on Instagram. I really don't. I'm thinking about what's going on in my own life, and vice versa. They don't lay down thinking about, man, I wonder what TampaMystic got going. No, they don't think about us. So you out here trying to impress a bunch of people who really don't care. There's a few who care, but majority of them, they don't care because they got their own ish going on, man. But we about to get into this next track. We could get, you and I always have great conversations because it's very deep and intellectual, and I'm loving that. Track 4 off of the EP is called "We Gonna Make It." Tell us a little bit about the song.
We Gonna Make It, produced by Tone Jones again.
Okay.
Honestly, I needed that positive barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Like something you can just go out there and just feel good. Because at the end of the day, all of us are going through something, whether you like to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? You going through it. And the purpose behind the song is to let you know, I feel you. But no matter what, you gonna make it, bro. You gonna make it out that struggle.
Yes.
I don't care what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me to be the rowdy person. I'll punch a person in the face or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, I'm more like, yo, I get it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know, like, at the end of the day, I'm the type of person that instead of trying to go around the obstacle, I'm going to go straight through the obstacle. And this is what we need to remember at the end of the day. We, as people, learn to adapt through the struggle, through the changes. So when they tell us we can't, we will. You feel me?
Yes.
So we gonna make it. I don't care what's going on. And today we lost a lot of people these last couple of years. A lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of family, you know, and rest their souls no matter what. But at the end of the day, we gonna make it through the struggle.
Yes.
Y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you still got more people checking in.
Yo.
We'll take a quick pause and shout out everybody for taking the time to be here tonight. We are currently live on 2 Facebook accounts. We're live on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So no matter which platform you're catching this on, thank you guys for tuning in and supporting. This is Soular235. Man, I don't even want to call him an artist. He's just a great individual all the way around, super talented. Every time we do this, we always catch a great vibe and we have such great conversations. And I love that. I love that it's just not just about, surface stuff. Because some of these people I do these interviews with, I can't even hold a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like talking to a wall. Facts, man. So listen, go ahead and introduce us to we gonna make it. That's where we're at, right? I'm like losing track.
I know. I said the same thing too, but yeah. So yeah, this track called "We Gonna Make It." Again, you go through the struggle, you go through your trials and tribulations. I'm there with you, bro. We gonna make it. You feel me?
Absolutely. Shit. Let's go.
Life is changing real fast, but we gon' make it. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but we gon' make it. Every chance for a game, we gon' take it. It's never gonna be the same, but we gon' make it. We gon' make it. I know it might be difficult at times, but you gon' find a way. Surround yourself with equal minds and push the problems away. It starts with how you feel inside. Let's get the self in shape and eat the food we grow for self. Without the chemicals, it's time for you to read a book. Now put the phone away and take a walk around the park. Cause this is our earth. Be grateful that you're breathing air. Replenish from the sun. Respect the fact you even here. And feed the animals. Learn to let go what you had. Cause that was just the past. The system got you feeling trapped.
Make sure you guys are throwing up them flames if you rocking with the records.
Plant a tree, fruits and vegetables, and free the mind and keep the body clean. Together we can heal the world. Let's start by healing self. Learn to love and trust again. Provide the people help. Live today to see tomorrow. Be proud of who you are. You and I are more like I know that you'll be going far.
Life is changing real fast, but we gon' make it.
We gon' make it.
Don't know how long it's gonna last, but we gon' make it.
We gon' make it.
Every
Shooby
chance
dooby doo.
we gon' take it. It's never gonna be the same.
I don't know. That might be one of my faves right there. That's a feel good record right there. I like the shooby dooby doo. We gon' make it. I'm gonna do your ad libs for you.
I got you on the remix. You feel me?
Hey, throw me in there. I got you. I'm gonna put some fire ad libs on there for you. Everybody in the chat throwing them flames up. You can't help but like it was a feel good record.
Mm-hmm.
And we are definitely in a time where we need to feel good because even if we don't have stuff personally going on, which we always do, but there's just society stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Long live my brother Trouble, who just lost his life 2 nights ago. It's so crazy, you know, that there's so much going on in society, man. We have to really, when we walk out our front door, we got to have our head on a swivel at all times because, you know, it's just crazy out here.
Right.
Hey, they laughing. They want to see me on that remix.
Dooby-doo.
Oh, that is too funny. I'm loving it, man. So far, we are at 4 home runs. Boom. We about to get in track 5. It's called Hold You. Give us a little information on that one.
Hold You was a very tough song for me to write.
Yeah.
The individual that inspired me to create this was an individual who, you know, passed away. He's my manager. He's my brother. You know what I'm saying? From another mother, of course. But this individual saved me musically.
Yeah.
From making ridiculous decisions, especially when it came to music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of contracts he pulled me away from. I was arrogant. I was ignorant back in the day. And he was like, yo, you're going to listen to me, bro, because what you're about to get yourself involved in, especially when it comes to major labels, is a wrong term.
Yeah.
You got to build from the ground up. And I never understood what he meant until, you know, like recent, you know, like as I went through it, dealing with major labels, dealing with major promoters, dealing with major artists, you know, I started seeing what he was talking about, and he was definitely before his time. So when he passed away in 2006, due to complications, it left me with a large hole in my heart.
I would imagine so.
You know, he was a brother to me. He changed how I sounded from when I was younger to where I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I decided I needed to do something in dedication to him.
Yes. What is his name?
Rafael Lugo. You know what
We
I'm saying?
doing it for you, Rafael.
Fact.
We doing it for you. You know, we all have that person or maybe even a couple people that just really touched our lives like unexplainably. And we can't even explain to them how grateful we are, even if they're still here. And it sounds like he was one of those people for you.
Yeah, definitely was, you know, and I definitely appreciate every moment that I spent with him, learning from him industry wide, because he was big in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, listen, I'm gonna take you under my wing because I see so much potential in you. And I remember there was a time we was gonna sign a deal with Warner Brothers. And it was with his aunt was somebody very big, and she was feeling the music. We had the right single, everything was gonna pop. I'm like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped, I'm young, whatever. And it just, I spoke to him on a Saturday and he died on a Thursday. And you know, at the time I didn't even think about music. I just thought, damn, I lost my brother.
You lost your brother, exactly.
You feel me?
And
So,
That's so tough sometimes to come back from, because when you have someone that believes in you, not just your music, but believes in you, that's irreplaceable. It's hard to find someone else organically that's going to replace him.
Yeah, it was definitely, it was a rough situation, and I tried to push forward. It took some time. Uh,
Yes.
I met a lot of great people, and Big High ended up stepping into the picture. My boy Jamal, my brother Jamal stepped into the picture. Rick stepped into the picture later on, and everybody tried to fill the shoes. He's irreplaceable. But
Yeah.
the fact that I got so many people in my corner now to keep me focused, it's great. But I definitely miss my brother.
Of
So
course.
I definitely had to make a dedication record towards him to let him know he's still here.
Absolutely. He's tuned in right now with us.
Facts.
He's
Hope
here. He's vibing. He's bobbing his head saying shooby dooby doo. He's here with us, y'all. So we about to get into track number 5. Once again, the EP Persevere officially releases midnight going into Thursday. So we can say tomorrow night going into Thursday midnight. Make sure you guys go download it, share it, stream it. Track 5, Hold You. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Track 5, Hold You, for my boy Arsenal, my brother Arsenal. Yo, rest in peace, homie. Cheer.
Let's go.
Yo, Arsenal, we're supposed to take over the world, baby. I miss you every day, man. Ain't been the same without you.
Don't forget about you. If you give me a chance, make this moment be true. Tell me if you want to feel like I do. Wanna hold you. Don't forget about you. If you give me a chance, make this moment be true. Tell me if you want to feel like I do.
I remember you and I sat and talked about the prize, trying to get ahead, but I was tired dealing with the lies. Never when it's you and I, but people plotting all the time. Everybody wanted something, money always on the mind. Some are still against me, bro, it's crazy how am I alive? While you up there in heaven, hope you got me every time I cry. This is hard for me, cause these emotions got me tearing up. You should hear the disrespect for people used to show them love. They don't see the battles and the cases that a brother face. Walking in the streets, always feeling I'ma die today. Holiday, I'm all alone, family is doing great. I missed 11 summers cause I'm working like I'm still a slave. Yet they say I'm unstable, but I was helping people out. My responsibility is living, I'm a father now. Life is harder and harder, I fumbled in my own career, but I'ma be a man and keep on pushing every single year. Shit.
Don't forget about you. If you give me a chance, make this moment be true. Tell me if you want to feel like I do. Wanna hold you. Don't forget about you. If you give me a chance, make this moment.
Yes, that's track number 5, man. Listen, that is so heartfelt right there. Like, I felt that one to my soul because, man, like I've lost people too. I lost my sister and she was my biggest supporter. You know what I'm saying? And she was young. She was only 41 when she passed. And to have someone, whether they're blood or not, but that's still your brother or your sister, it's like, man, it really shakes you. It does something to you. But at the same time, and I speak on this a lot too, when you lose someone close, it changes your outlook on life. It gives you a sense of clarity on life. It makes you appreciate more about life. It makes you not want to deal with certain people who's projecting negative energy into your life. What a great record. I gotta get caught up on the comments over here. Everybody over here commenting, they loving it. They felt your pain in the voice, most definitely. Man, what a great record. Like I got chills over here again listening to it. Like this project is like, it's almost, and I mean this in a positive way. It's almost like a roller coaster. It's like I'm happy and then I get emotional and I get a little teary eyed and then I'm happy. I'm just like, I love it. Please bring them emotion out into me, because I think that we all as humans, music is that universal language. So we all turn to music for different emotions, whether we're having a happy day, a sad day, a bad day. We just got through having some road rage, whatever it is. Music is just that universal language that we can turn to and get us through any situations. And that's one of those records that when we're reflecting back on someone maybe we lost, we're going to put that song on. We might cry a little bit. It's okay. You can show your emotion. Even the fellas, you can cry a little bit. It's okay. What a great record, bro. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Yeah.
Absolutely. So the last track on here is called Persevere, featuring Tone Jones. So it's titled after the EP. Talk to us about it.
Persevere is gonna get me in trouble, hands down. But I'm known for even my wife said the same thing. She said yes. So I've been controlling emotions, real music doing their thing. Yeah, no doubt, brother. You know what I'm saying? But Persevere is definitely gonna get me in trouble. Those who know me know my intellect is very high. You know what I'm saying? I dig in to a lot of things to get the truth
Yeah.
so I can teach those who need to be taught. Not to show that, you know, I'm more intelligent than the average human being. No, it's like I said, hip hop back in the days was about that message, was that education that we needed, you know, where a lot of things was hidden from us
Yeah.
that till this day is now starting to come to light.
Yes.
Persevere is about this vaccine, about this COVID situation. And again, if you know who I am from back in the day, I bring a lot to life. And I don't care who comes at me, whether it be government, whether it be whatever, I don't care. I'm going to speak and you're going to listen.
That's right.
When you listen to it, you're going to have to be the one to make that decision for yourself, for your
Absolutely.
family, for your friends. You know, I'm an individual that cares strongly for my family. So anything that I say, I make sure that it's correct. You know what I'm saying? My wife and I will sit down there and say, yo, you sure you want to put this out? Yeah, I'm going to put it out. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know that's
let's
right.
go.
Unapologetically.
Let's go.
Unapologetically, as you should. Well, before we get into this last track and close this out, you know, thank you again, everybody who took the time to tap in with us tonight. You guys could be doing anything else in the world, but you're here with us tonight to share this moment. You guys are getting the very first listen. I was about to say a lesson, but y'all getting some lessons too along the way. Because we dropping them gems, we talking that knowledge, but you guys get the very first listen before the project is officially out, which means that you guys are the closest ones to Soular235. If you're here and don't know him, welcome. Follow him on social media. Go ahead and tell him where they can keep up with you.
Google me, man. Check out www.soular235. That's SOULAR number 235.com. And everything is there waiting for you to read. Everything there for you to check out. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't get onto it, ask about me. I'm everywhere.
We said this. I think we said this before. He Googleable, y'all.
That's right.
He Googleable, but that means he's working. If you can go to Google and type your name in and you find stuff about you, that means you're putting in that work. And that's just that on that. Tomorrow night, stay up late. I don't care if you got to work Thursday morning. Stay up late. Stay up till midnight and go download the project on whatever platform that you guys stream on. Everybody, or most everybody, I think, subscribes to Apple or Spotify or Tidal or whatever. There's a million of them out there. Go support good music. And not only just support it, but share it. You know, sharing is caring. It's free. You know, it's free to support. You know, let everybody know about this great project. You guys are hearing it first. We're about to get into this last track. Before we do, Soular235, is there anything that you want to say to the people who are here tonight supporting what you got going on?
I want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Those who's been there from day one, seen me grow. Thank you for being there. I know it hasn't been easy. It really hasn't been easy, but thank you for allowing me to become the person I am without judging me. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know me, I hope in some type of way that this project will be your inspiration, your motivation, you know what I'm saying, to pull you out the struggle and do something great for yourself. Even if it's just one individual listening and it changes you, then I did my job as a person, as a man. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to compete to be the richest individual in the world or whatever, you know, as cocky, whatever. I'm here just to bring that message back, bring that goodness, that real hip hop, what it used to be back. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I do make you guys proud after hearing this project. There's many
Oh, we
more.
proud. We proud.
Many more to come, you feel me? But this was something that just needed to be done. You know what I'm saying? I needed to get that weight off the chest so we can move on to bigger and better things. You feel me?
You have a question that came in. Someone asked why the 9th? Why did you choose June 9th to release the project? Is there a significance behind that?
Yes. June 9th is actually my little sister's birthday, Jessica
Okay.
Fordyce Bender. And I wanted
Jessica,
to
happy birthday, sis. One time for the birthday chick, 2 times for the birthday chick. I'm sorry. I'm a ball of energy, y'all. Don't mind me.
Nah, you good. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to give my little sister something that she would remember. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman who went through a lot and she's been there for so many people. And I wanted to just let her know, like, yo, sis, I got you. Big bro got you. Big bro see you. You graduated, you going through school, you got a great job. Yo, I'm very proud of you. So my way of giving to you is doing what I do best, this music in a positive way. You feel
You're
me?
gonna make me cry over here. I'm about to get emotional. Listen, having that bond, a sister brother bond, is just so special. And wow, happy birthday, sis! Like, what a great birthday gift! Like, this is priceless. You can't put a price tag on this. You can't go to Walmart and buy this. You can't go to the mall and buy this. This is like straight from your heart, very heartfelt. So, what a great birthday gift! Most definitely. So listen, we're about to get into this last track. You know, we appreciate you. Thank you for making great music and just being the man that you are. Like, you're a husband, you're a father, you're a brother, you're somebody's son, you're probably somebody's uncle, you're a friend. You're just, a lot to everybody. And we thank you as well for just being a good person. And you and I always have great conversation. This definitely ain't gonna be the last time we do this.
Nah, we got much to talk about. You feel me?
Absolutely. So, once again, I cannot encourage you guys enough. Tomorrow night, stay up late. I don't care if you got to get the kids to bed early and you got to wake up late for, you get up a little bit late for work. Stay up tomorrow night. Midnight's not that late. We all grown over here, right? Go get the project. Man, we about to get into this last track. And I just, once again, thank you everybody who took the time to tap in with us tonight. Introduce us to this last record.
Title track, Persevere. Again, it's going to get me in trouble, but you're going to feel every word that I say. Take you to it and know who you are as an individual. You feel me?
Absolutely. Let's go. Oh, I got to refresh again. It's giving me those technical difficulties.
Your turn. Last time it was me. See?
All right. There we go.
Not how the story ends. Keep the faith. Persevere, my friend. This is not how your story ends. Soon the sun, it will shine again.
We're going to let this one ride out, y'all.
Families devastated from COVID, y'all don't see what I see. They forced us to go to hospitals and charge us to breathe. Got my people wearing masks, introducing bacteria, attacking the cells, mutating the virus, controlling us. Now they giving us the option just to get a vaccine. But I've heard stories from nurses and doctors from Queens. Respiratory system collapse, others can't speak. Mild stroke, body be numb, filling the lungs with mucus. Ignorance for a government check, that's stupid. People dying, we supposed to be more like a movement. These things things happen, and what do? Racism bills, other countries start laughing at us too. We so quick to point the finger at others instead of finding solutions to help the world. We attack our brothers, starting riots, now we fighting like animals trying to eat. Always contradicting ourselves, what are we trying to be? Nah, man.
This is not how the story ends.
Let us know what y'all think. Drop them comments.
Persevere, my friend. This is not how your story ends. Story ends. Soon as the sun, it will shine again.
I pray my people hear me out there. This ain't just another record. This is facts about a history. It's time to stand together. This corruption needs to stop. Truly, homie, bring the purge. Let's remove that evil in us and appreciate the serve. Gotta be a moment of peace. Find it in our souls. Lift our spirit like religion. Teaching people every word. Mental slavery exists. I've been telling you from jump. But you want to trust a system that is killing us for funds. That's enough. Last year felt like a massacre. Losing a lot of people. The numbers ain't adding up. Essential workers are hurting, we ain't getting any love. Just adapt from a distance and a thank you from a chump. Now they want another booster, but you're screaming at you woke. People dying in our country, what's the reason for this, bro? This won't make America great. Study the fate, stand together as a people and protect our fate. Let's go.
Let's go. Not how the story ends. Keep the faith, persevere, my friend. This is not how your story ends. Story ends. Soon as the sun, it will shine again.
Dr. Robert Malone, who created the messenger RNA vaccine, has said no one should ever take these jabs, ever, under any circumstance whatsoever. He created it, and he says don't ever do it. So let me explain what's going to happen to the people who have taken it. Excuse me. The people who have taken it are going to die in the next 6 months to 3 to 5 years, for 3 reasons. Number 1, you've dramatically decreased your own immune system by 35%. The first jab did it by at least 15. The second did it by 35. You take a flu shot in the future, you will die. The second reason, antibody-dependent enhancement. Antibody-dependent enhancement is what is happening with these jabs with everybody who has taken them. Unless, of course, you've taken a placebo, but there's no way that you would know that. So given that fact, antibody-dependent enhancement tricks the entire body into believing that the cell that's eating the pathogen is eating it when it isn't. It ends up leading to what's called a cytokine storm, which causes organ failure. That will cause your death, and there's no stopping that. No amount of drugs will stop that. The third thing, blood clotting. Everyone who has taken the jabs is blood clotting. If you don't believe me, there's a way you can find out. Take what's called a D-dimer test. What that does is that detects blood clotting at the microscopic level. They're cutting full blood clots out of people right now as I'm talking to you. So to the parents who are actually considering jabbing their own children, you're going to sterilize them permanently. People who have taken the jabs are sterilized. 80% of women who have been jabbed have lost their children in the first trimester. You can't have kids. You've also injected yourself with the equivalent of HIV. You can now no longer breastfeed, donate blood, donate organs, donate blood plasma, nor bone marrow. If you don't believe me, try to donate blood and blood plasma and find out what happens. You will be denied. Unless, of course, you live in California, in which case they're allowing people to donate toxic.
Bro, that was so powerful. Just for the record, I ain't get the jabs. Y'all ain't jabbing me with shit. I'm just saying. I'm going to take my chances. I haven't had COVID. I've been around people that had it. I just keep my immunity up because I eat right. You know what I'm saying? I exercise. I'm gonna take my chances because y'all ain't sticking nothing inside my body. Man, I'm just saying, like you said, some people gonna love it, some people gonna hate it. It is what it is, but it's our body, our choice, and that's just what it is. And I love that you put that song together because there's a lot of stuff out there that we just don't know. I honestly, and not to get off on a sidebar, but a lot of these immunizations, I can't even say the word, and vaccines. My mom was vaccinated from pneumonia and she passed away from pneumonia last year. So you can't tell me that these vaccines are foolproof. And I'm not saying that they don't help some because I'm not a doctor, but when it hit that close to home for me, I'm just like, nah, y'all ain't sticking me with nothing. I'm gonna take my chances. What a powerful song, bro. Like, what a powerful song. I love it all the way around. 6 songs of just, like I said, it's just kind of like it takes us in many different directions. And I think that's what an EP or an album is supposed to do. You don't want to have 6-10 tracks that all sound the same, that are only dedicated to like the clubs. You want to have something that has substance and something that has a little bit of something for everybody. And bro, you did that. What a really well-rounded project, man. Hey, I'm loving it, man. I appreciate you taking the time tonight, to be here on Industry's Most Wanted. And I appreciate everybody else. For you guys that tune in for Soular235, that's my bro. I go by TampaMystic. Industry's Most Wanted is the podcast. I just celebrated 10 years of Industry's Most Wanted, so I'm excited.
Yes,
congrats. Hey,
congrats.
Congrats. Once again, tomorrow night, midnight, going into Thursday, it will be on all platforms. I seen somebody ask, will it be on Spotify? Yes, it's not yet. But tomorrow night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, it'll be on every major digital streaming platform. So make sure you guys go support it, go download it, all that.
Facts. That's a fact.
So tell them one more time before we get up out of here, where they can keep up with you again on your social media.
Everything Soular235, man. You know what I'm saying? Google me, you'll find me. I'll pop up. You'll see the face. You'll see the logo. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Right now, too. My single that's out, Never Ever, is actually doing very well. And I thank every last one of y'all who supported it. The numbers are insane. The downloads are insane. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, holy shit.
You had to curse on that one. Holy shit.
Yeah, I had to, man. I had to. It's crazy. Top 50 out of 100,000 people. Like, damn.
That's a holy shit moment.
That's a holy shit moment for real.
For your ass. Yo, that is so dope. Well, again, what a phenomenal project, like from beginning to end. I'm a big fan of EPs anyway, because it's easy to get through. You don't have to sit there for 2 hours to listen to an entire project. You can listen to that on your ride home, while you just chilling and vibing all the way around, man. What a phenomenal project. Bro, you did that. You did your thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most definitely. Well, again, I know I've said it 100 times, but thank you guys for tapping in tonight. You took an hour and 12 minutes out of your time to come join us tonight. I appreciate you guys. We about to get up out of here because I actually have another interview starting in 3 minutes. We got to get up out of here. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed evening. Stay jab free, stay COVID free. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say about that. We up out of here, y'all. And they congratulating you too.
Salute, y'all.